Hello out there. I just got home and I was going to smoke and have a red beer. I found two beers from the other night that I must have somehow missed, which is kind of a good thing because I would have drank them and I felt not that great yesterday. So I'm glad I didn't see them in my fridge, but I'm going to make a couple of red beers out of them and enjoy that. It'll help me sleep. I still haven't slept real great. And yeah, that'll help. Cheers. Cheers to whoever the fuck listens to this. It's Sunday night. Tomorrow is the start of a busy fucking week, and I fucking welcome it. Hello. I'm ready to stay busy. Super busy. Because I'm tired of thinking. I'm tired of thinking about all the things that people say and all the things that people fucking do. And I just, I just can't think about these things anymore. And staying busy will help that a lot. Thank you, LRG. Brittle Mafia. Hi, Brittle. Who's that? What's that? I've been very out of the loop. I will say, though, for the past, uh, let's see, 18 hours? No, that's a lie. Since this morning, I've been out of the loop. I haven't looked at nothing. What are we talking about? It's going a lot better now. I feel better. I want to get some good sleep tonight. I need it real bad. Homegirl's looking a little rough. Without it, I'm at that age. You go out without sleep, you can tell it. There's no hiding that shit. So I need my beauty rest. Also, I'm gonna try to start sleeping on my back. I know that sounds very random, but just I'm just gonna try it. See if I can do it. I think it'll help with the beauty sleep. Be a glimpire. So the secret to a good red beer is to put a splash of Worcestershire in it. Okay, it really makes a difference. But if you don't know what red beer is, it's just tomato juice and beer. And I know it probably sounds gross, but trust me, it is not. Okay, just open your mind, take it all in. It'll be fine. People were kind of talking about Lydia's stream. Was that yesterday? My hours have run together because I'm telling you, I have not been well. And by the way, I just want to put something out there because I heard a sweaty, ugly bitch talking about me the other day. When I tell y'all stuff about my personal life, it is not to garner sympathy. Okay? If that sympathy is tugging at your heartstring, that's on you. I just share my life. If I say, you know what, I'm going through a tough time right now and this other bullshit ain't helping it, that you don't have to feel sorry. I'm just saying how I feel. I don't know how else to speak. Okay, that's me. I could give a fuck what you think. I don't need your sympathy. I don't need your pity. I don't give a fuck. It would be nice to have some understanding, you know, maybe that, but you don't because you're retarded. So I wouldn't expect you to do that. But anyway, anytime I share something or I'm like, oh God, I don't. Don't feel sorry for me. I'm a very tough cookie. I've been through hell and back a few times. I think that's why I fight so hard sometimes with this whole deal that has been happening for the last 7 months, because I have a very hard time going down without a fight and just ignoring shit, because I just don't want to do that. I don't want to be the doormat ever again. Do you understand me? Can you read between the fucking lines? I mean, anyway, Kevin S., cheers. Cheers for my beers. It'll all be good though. I mean, I don't give a fuck who cares. I really don't. I am way more concerned with what my kids think and what my mom thinks and what my cousins think and what my best friend thinks than anybody else. And they love me and are very happy to know me. And that's really all that fucking matters. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I care about people on here. I love talking to people on here, but I am not here to impress anybody, to kiss nobody's ass. I don't give a fuck if you're nice to me all of a sudden after being an incredible cunt to me for a however long it is. It is not my job to make you feel better about being a bitch. Now back to Lydia. I did enjoy being on that stream. And what was funny was when Queenie got so triggered, all I said was, the chat is saying Saskatoon ain't shit. And she did not like me saying that. And then she was talking some bullshit about, y'all don't have violence like this every day in America. And I was like, excuse me? And then she tried to deny she said that. You are a dumb bitch. You are very dumb. Ross dog. You want to hear something funny though? Well, I didn't really need to fight Queenie. She fights herself. You know what I mean? She fought herself right off of that fucking panel. I mean, that is one dumb bitch that is not worth me ever really getting excited about. She's just too dumb. And really, Nikki is the same way. It's like they're leading the retard bus, the short bus around the town. Speaking of the short bus, but anyways, when old greasy, sweaty Heather Dizzle had something to say, I can't remember what I was going to say. I just wanted to call her sweaty and greasy. Oh, that's what Ross Dog reminded me by his comment the other night. I said something about her sweaty picture because she was talking about my teeth. Okay. And I was like, you really got some nerve coming at me about anything on my looks when you look at your avatar picture. You don't have a better picture than that. I mean, the point of your picture is that you look good. Why are you looking like you just rolled the fuck out of bed and was outside jogging around in your yard or something? You're all greasy, sweaty, and hair ain't brushed and shit. Anyway, hi, Moon Boots. What do you think about that? Hi, Zianta. I'm not really having a panel. I'm just blowing off steam, drinking a couple of beers. But yeah, I think I remember you. You came up on panel whenever Moon Boots was hosting a hate fest against me, where he was allowing somebody to talk so much shit about my family, my whole life, everything about me. So yeah, it's burned into my memory. Welcome in. She's mad she can only wear boo boos. I don't even know. I think it's like a sheet that somebody sewed together. It kind of reminds me, my mom back in the 90s, she got a bunch of fancy sheets and made curtains out of them. So, I mean, it's possible. Just saying. King size bed sheet. California king, motherfucker. She is a walking Dutch oven. And about the whole Scissor Sister clip, I'm going to be real honest with you. I was drunk in that clip because I can hear it. I was very drunk. And I was just schmoozing Queenie up because, she's a retard. Do I want to be anywhere, even in the same room with that walking Dutch oven? Absolutely not. Mark Terry, you got a new channel? Okay. Let me see if I can. Kevin S, could you grab that link for old Mark Terry? Let's fucking scissor. But, Moon Boots thought it was real funny and made it this big whole thing the other night when it's like these motherfuckers are out here telling women to suck their dicks and stuff. Why don't we play that clip? Hi, Queen Mother. Thank you, Kevin. Queenie said her family takes full ownership of Saskatchewan. I can't say that word very well. In July. Well, she has what we call in psychology delusions of grandeur. Yeah. She should look that up sometime. She kicked her kid in the head. He took the last slice of pizza. What's the deal with kick? She acts like that's like a normal reaction to punch your fucking kid or kick your kid. I have never in my now have I spanked my children when they were little? Yeah, that way I didn't have to knock them about when they were teenagers. Like, why are you having to lay hands on your child like that? And my boys are very respectful. Like, they didn't need to be hit. I don't. I don't know. It's just stupid. Like, now, if your son, your teenage son, you're a single mom and they're out there on them streets trying to get themselves killed, then yeah, maybe punch them in the eyeball. This is not that. It's not worth a donut. Did you hear Camilo hasn't been heard from the last 6 days? No, I haven't heard that. I'm getting. No. I bet she smells like old cooked liver and onions. Ew. She looks like she smells like Nikki's neck roll. Y'all want to know a fun fact? Guess who left their Seattle Seahawks hat at my house? And I found it under my bed. Maybe we'll do something fun with the hat. Donzy D. That's what's up. And I'm scared and sad because I've lost 2 pre-rolls. I don't know where I'm scared and sad. I don't know where they're at. No, you're a bitch. Fuck off. I would much rather have a conversation with you if I had not heard you just talking about me behind my back. You're a cunt and I don't like you. So no, absolutely not. I am not impressed, bitch. That's Greasy Girl, by the way. Miss Greasy. Yeah, I'm going to sell it on eBay to the highest bidder. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, it is a Super Bowl hat. I mean, it's not a Super Bowl hat. It's a Super Bowl winner. And by the way, Heather Dizzle, if you're still in here, you dumb bitch, I heard you talking about how I was sympathy baiting because I said I've been going through a lot lately. How is that sympathy baiting? I don't give a fuck if you feel sorry for me. I'm just talking. That's what I do. Okay? Excuse me if I'm not talking about jump ropes and bullshit like you do. I'm bored by that. People want to know what people are going through so they can relate. That's conversational. Get out of here with your kindergarten ass. Hi. Was that cynical? I missed it. I think I got very distracted by that greasy girl. Hey, Bob. Bob Boberson. Bob Boberson. I love you already. That hat has cat hair all over it. I'll give you $3 for it. Well, it wouldn't be my cat's hair, I'm just saying. But no, it's fine. It smells like moon boots. It has his DNA on it. Do you know who will probably buy it once she knows it's up for auction? I'll give y'all 2 guesses. I'm telling Gina too. I'm telling Gina on you. Don ZD. But yeah, Heather Dizzle, you've done too much. You're barking up the wrong tree. I have zero interest in having any sort of fucking conversation. You want to have conversations? Go have them with Moon Boots. He's thrilled by them. Riveted by your conversations. What about Saya? She's an insignificant twat. She wants to be a significant part of my life and Moon Boots' life because her life sucks and she's a twat. So there, we've covered all the bases. See, the thing here is, I say all the things that he won't say. I can't, I do things my own way. Fuck y'all. Fuck you whores that always coming at me. You have zero understanding. You don't really give a fuck. You're there because you have had really bad relationships and you don't really want to see somebody get along or have a good old time. And this is in no way taken away from his responsibility in anything. Absolutely not. Trying to act like I don't have boundaries. You don't know me, bitch. You do not fucking know me. The problem is I'm the one that's got boundaries, but none of y'all seem to. Okay. Because see, here's what I do when I see somebody like whoever. I've had some very good friends on here that have had relationships and have struggled with those relationships online. You know what I do? I shut the fuck up. That's what I do. So maybe you should try that. Because that's their fucking thing to handle. I mean, yeah, you want to watch the show of it, fine. But don't get so deeply involved and invested because you're going to be cussed the fuck out. You're going to be cussed the fuck out and timed out or banned from, at least over here. I have zero interest in getting along with you. The end. Thank you, Heather, for that content, though. I appreciate it. Wink. This beer is good. Tomato juice and beer, y'all. If you are like me, I kind of aged out of being able to drink beer, like just by beer. It makes me feel, but if I mix it with the juice, it goes down way easier. At least until I can get by drinking them just from the can. Slaya would definitely buy the hat. Sorry, I forgot I asked who would buy the hat. It would be between her and Nikki, but Slaya would outbid her, of course, because she owns a motherfucking empire. You see, and Nikki is a hood rat, welfare chick that's never learned to drive. Like she's not outbidding anybody. Heather rang my bell. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, you bitch. See what she's doing, she's playing the I'm so mature card. And I tried to go in there and talk to her and I tried to apologize. Apologize to my asshole, bitch. Okay? That is so fucking lame. Just like the other night, she's gonna come at me and make fun of me and then be like, I'm really sorry about that. No, you're not. Don't fucking be fake with me, bitch. I see right through it. Don't act like you give a fuck now. It is too late. It is too fucking late. Don't play those, because Nikki's played those games with me too. Try to act all nice and act all quiet and coy. No, you're a cunt just seething and waiting to come out towards me. So fuck off. I've spent way too much time on these bitches. It just gives me a way to take the frustration out I have with Moon Boots somewhere because him and I do our thing. I'm really trying my best to do it there, not here. But I can talk about Heather Dizzle if I fucking want to. And my favorite part is when, Moon Boots has these people back on his panel, though, to talk about me or bring me up or act some type of way, whatever it is. And it's like, fuck these hoes. I'm about to get mildly high on pot. Sweet. John Camillo's 2-incher. Is that Guns and Gears? I bet it's Guns and Gears. Or it might be Noodles. It sounds kind of like something he would say. I don't know. It's funny though. I got mildly high on pot earlier too. That's why I'm feeling a little feisty, I think. Yeah, I can't wait for Heather's next segment of it'll probably be on Moon Boots too. I tried to go in there and talk to her. Actually, that's not her accent. I tried to go in there and talk to her, but she wouldn't
She wouldn't be nice to me. I don't know why she has such a problem with me. I don't get why she's such a bitch to me.
Girl, I bet your phone is covered in spit. What's with all these lisping bitches on here is what I'd like to know. Well, cheers, John's 2-incher. Let's get a little buzz. Man, I saw Smokey was streaming and the snow was a coming down in New York. Is that American Dream? Hi, American Dream. I'm pretty sure that's you. I haven't seen you around in a long time. I like to, Heather definitely wanted to time it when Moon Boots was in here because she wants Moon Boots to see. See, I was trying to be nice to Mel's. I was trying to be nice to her. After being a complete cunt since like last March, I'm trying to have a conversation. I hope you caught that, Moon. Although I want to say, Heather, he's kind of busy right now. So, you, just, you may not have played that right. I don't. Anyway, I'm going to auction off Moon Boots' hat. I hope Heather also gets in on the bidding. Since she's such a big buddy, right? Just a big buddy. I just can't, man. See, my thing is, as a woman, when I know a man is taken, I back the fuck off. You will not see me acting any type of way. Ever. Ever. It's weird. I don't care if it's online, in person. It's weird. And also, I think the same. I don't have dudes coming in here getting all. I mean, now there's the occasional, hey, let's scissor Mel's, but it's very few and far between because I don't fuck around like that. I don't present myself as a weirdo, a skanky skank, because I'm not. Even though Slay would really like me to be a big time slut who's been knocked up by 5 different men. She was just saying the most ridiculous stuff about me. I really, Slay, I hope you find peace in your life because I think there's something seriously wrong. Seriously. I need to get off that subject. It's so nasty and toxic, and like I'm not. This is what's keeping me up. Is this shit that these people have conjured up for me, and not just them, but I've conjured it up for myself too. So that's why we're having a little. I'm getting mildly high. Mel's, did you know Moon Boots was the one that bailed me out of jail when I got my DWI? Did he really? He's never told me that, if that's true. And if that is true, I believe it. I believe it because I do think he is the type of person that you can call on if you really need to. But also, I think you're lying. I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. I'm so tired of trying to figure things out, Donzi. Please don't fuck with me. He did not. Okay, you're definitely lying. You're lying. Your nose is growing right now. Honestly, Moon Boots, in another life, you could probably be a lawyer. I knew that was you in here earlier, John's 3-incher. Always talking about dicks. And why did you come in here and you say, oh, wait, what happened here? Wait, where'd he go? You come in here all up on Wingstar, sir. You need to calm down. He just kept the 10 grand. Oh, man. You know what? If I had it like that, I'd bail Moon Boots out of jail if he needed me to. Yeah, thank you. But also, don't be creeping on Wingstar. She's promised to another. And that's right. Miss Mills to you. Don't you forget it. Don't you fucking forget it. I unsubscribed from Moon Boots today because he stretches me out too much on his channel. Sorry, Moon Boots. I bet you noticed you lost a subscriber. What crime would you leave him in there for? Shoplifting. You're gonna sit your ass out in jail for that. That's some kid shit. She's doing her TurboTax, you guys. She's debiting and crediting right now. She's doing all the exemptions. She's gathering the receipts. Fucking tax season, man. I haven't even wanted to think about it. We got a month and some days. Guns and gears. Guns and gears. Poor Wingstar. She needs one of these beers with me. That's what she needs. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good because I had that. I've had one beer, and my eyes already feel like when your eyelids get all relaxed. That's what. And I smoke too, and I know my body is tired. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put myself into a fucking coma soon. You know what, Noodles? I do want to say, not long ago, I saw you doing some of your art on a stream, and it made me happy. I was like, oh, I love you doing the art. It's very good. You're very, very good. And really, I honestly, to this day, want there was a drawing of Tino. He's so cute. Him and them bad dogs. But it was so good. It was so good. Father is missing. Father is missing, you guys. Would you honestly send it to me? Would you do that? I would love to have that. It would mean a lot to me. I'm not going to lie. Well, we might have to make that happen. I would really love that. You don't know. I was obsessed with Tino. I really like Tino. If Tino is not alive right now, I'm going to be real upset. Surely I will hear about this if something happens to one of the dogs. Is Tino okay? No, he did not. Did he really? No. Wingstar, you better confirm this right now. I don't trust Noodles. He's fucking with me. Oh, God, I don't think I can take it. Oh, God. He's lying. Yeah, he's lying. Like, fuck you. I hate you. I was about to cry. I hate you so fucking much. He's lying. Oh, God. My stomach dropped. A buzzard. Have you ever seen a buzzard like really close up? I mean, really close up. This shit is scary. Some nightmare fuel. I'm mad. Don't you ever fucking do that again. I was really mad. You can tell we don't watch him anymore. See, Noodles? You need to get it together. I swear to God. I'm never going to believe another fucking thing you ever say. Ever. I was about to lose some shit. How old is Tino, by the way? My dog is 11. 10 or 11. I don't know. I didn't know his age when I got him. We thought he was around 3 years old. I bet it happens to really tiny dogs. They get ferried away into the sunset by a fucking vulture or something. Eagle, hawk. We have a lot of hawks here where I live. They're kind of mean looking. I think they would carry off a really tiny, like a chihuahua. But no, I don't really want to imagine Tino having anything bad happen to him. Thank you. Could you stop now? Let's talk about the painting or the picture. Wishbone does suck. When you first got that dog, he's just puking and shitting everywhere, pissing on his table, like doing the most. Like, I think there was a rug or something that he kept shitting on, which dogs love to do their business, especially pee pee on rugs. That's one of the best things when I got Roscoe was he was older and he was completely house trained. He don't do nothing inside it unless he's sick or there's something wrong. He's not doing anything. He is a bad boy. He is very cute though. Like, how could you not love him? But oh my God, my best friend has a dog like that. Kind of, her name's Buffy, and she's the English bulldog. And she's just a like dinosaur of a dog. She's huge. She's loud. She breathes real heavy all the time. Slobber everywhere. If she walks by you, she's gonna slime you. You know. But there's just something about her. fucking face, her personality, just the way she sits there. Like, I love this dog so much. Ooh, yeah. Also, the worst thing in the world is dog vomit. I'm telling you what, I'll clean up their pee pee, their shit, but when a dog vomits, I have a fairly strong stomach when it comes to cleaning stuff up. Oh, I can't. It makes me it makes my gag reflex go off real bad before I even get down to it. One time we came home, we had a weenie dog that we got. I was like 16, and that dog died when I was like, well, I guess I would have been 33, 34. Anyway, we came home one day. This is when I was still living at home and I was in high school. That dog had gotten into a bag of these little peanut butter cups and puked a lot in the house. It was real bad. Puke is contagious. Oh my God. Bad. Bad stuff. You know what? They don't probably have much hair on their bellies, and they're just not. Yeah, they're cold natured dogs. My dog is like that. I have to make him go outside, even when it rains. Hell, even when the wind is hard, he doesn't want to go outside. But he's very picky. Now we've had like 70-degree days here lately, so he's just been outside laying in the everywhere on the porch. There's this area where some flowers are. He's been laying off in that, laying off in the grass, just laying out, enjoying being a dog and having a warm belly. See, this is a time of year you need to take your ass down south because y'all's weather's real shitty right now. We had like one little bout of snow and we're done. I think we're in the clear for bad weather, bad winter weather. Our next hurdle would be the spring showers, but that's all right. Get them tornadoes. I need to fix another beer. I got one more, but it's perfect. It made 2 good sized drinks with using the red beer. Using the tomato juice. But you know what? Here it's like campfire weather or like camping weather, because at night you can have your little campfire, and then in the day it warms way up. You can get by with a t-shirt. It's good stuff. Can we talk about when you see how he's easing into it? He's like, oh, ha, ha, Tino, ha, ha, ha. Dude, oh, shit. I'm spilling stuff. If you ever drink tomato juice and beer noodles, put a little Worcestershire in it. It's real good. A lot of people probably are like, that is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard of. But here's what I do is I get a good tall glass. She is hot. She is. Get a big tall glass, pour a whole beer in it. And then the rest of the way, put tomato juice. And put a few drops of Worcestershire in there. And that's that. Roscoe. The dogs, he's getting now, I don't know if it's age, but other dogs barking make him so nervous. It has to be age because he didn't used to be that bad about it. But like he's all jittery and pacing, and I know it's because they're barking over there. I wish they'd shut up. They're making Roscoe nervous. Mm, it's good. It is good. This is always, it's kind of like, if you have ever had chilada, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like a chilada. And I always thought chilada was a good lake beer. I always like to drink chilada at the lake. The other summer beer, uh, no, no, I'm in a predominantly cracker ass neighborhood. Although we do have a black family across the street, but they're very quiet. I never see them. Everybody else is white. You want to know what's crazy? You want to know what's crazy? I don't know how common this is. I've never really done any research on it, but our well, I mean, we do have other races here. It's just the white is, white. The whites are still the majority. But what I was going to say is they have a segregated cemetery. Isn't that wild? Those do exist and are still used in places here. I feel like it's something that's never mentioned, maybe. I don't know. But even as a kid, I thought, well, that's sad. Now, that's not to say every person that's black nowadays gets put in that section, but people that already have family in that section, like they choose that, and I understand that their family is there. But yeah, it's kind of odd to me. I don't know. But this, I mean, we're not the like this is not the only place that does that. Yeah, I am. I've done the DNA. Um, as long as ancestry is correct, my I could look it up right now. You want to hear what it is? It's a very uh 50 shades of white going on. I'm subbed. Oh God. But yeah, I need to get back into fucking Queenie thought I was joking. I was very into genealogy. I used to talk about it on here quite a bit. But I loved doing it. It was a major hobby of mine for like 2 years. I put 2 years into doing my genealogy, my family tree. And it's all on Ancestry. And I have like, you know, the biggest fucking family tree built on there. It's insane. And what's the crazy part is I got her riled up yesterday. Were you watching Lydia's live? Because she got real mad because she said, or no, I told her that people in the chat were saying Saskatoon ain't shit. And then it just got her all triggered up. She could not recover. It was funny as hell. But I saw her on Tommy Temper, by the way. I know of Tommy Temper because of you. Excuse me. That was rude. Um, Now I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. See what happens after one fucking bear. Oh, the genealogy thing. Anyway, if you have any interest in finding out where your family came from, like it's fun. I promise you, if you're kind of nerdy, you will like doing it. Yeah, Tommy's good. It was I've watched the panel for a while. I don't really watch him very often. I mean, I'm sub to so many fucking people. And then I'll go to like just a handful of live streams anymore. You know what I mean? I just kind of skip over. I don't always know what's going on, and I don't know, I'm ADHD, I guess. I get bored. Drive to Moon Boots and get it on. Is this Moon Boots trolling as David Bulldog right now? Is that really Noodles in the chat? Let's see, Moon Boots he tries to hide that he wants to have sex with me. You don't have to hide, Noodles. I mean, Moon Boots. I'm getting confused. Stop it. My favorite part of Moon Boots' body. It's hard to pick, but I do like his little buns. I like his little buns. I'm a butt gal. I like a nice butt on a dude. It's very 80s of me to think like that. Maybe it's growing up and having Wranglers as a thing where I'm at, and men wear the Wranglers and the, you know what I mean, top butt thing going on there. No, moon buns. Yeah, I like his moon buns. I do. If you don't believe me, look it up. Believe you about what? I think I missed something. I am going to start calling him moon buns now. That's a good one. He'll hate it. Yeah, I don't know what if you don't believe me, look it up. That's probably Queenie being mad about something and not being, she's having a moment. I don't really. About Italians mixed in with black people years ago. That's why they look darker. Yeah, Noodles, you should do your family tree. Have you ever done your family tree, Noodles? I bet his would be very interesting because I'm pretty sure like his grandparents were from Italy. I mean, the immigrants in my family trees are back like 6 generations. That's, you know what I mean? That's how long uh, we've been here. We were representing. I think I also made Queenie mad because when because she was talking about, I'm an inbred and all that. And I was saying, well, I've actually done my genealogy. Have you done your genealogy or whatever? And I mean, she just raging the whole time. And I said, yeah, I traced mine back all the way to when we conquered you. which is very mean and ugly of me to say. And I usually don't say stuff like that, but she just deserved it. Okay. Just trust me on this one. Thank God. My aunt, my aunt was so flabbergasted when I told her that I had no Native American blood in me. It's the great white myth, that a lot of people get told, and they get real disappointed when they do their ancestry because it's like, nope. See, I know where, and me doing my genealogy, I know where the mix up happened and where people started saying, oh, yeah, we got Native American in us. It was like some in laws married Native Americans. They are listed on tribal roll things, but they're not blood relatives of us in any way. So I just recommend, if you, and I know you want to believe it, but if you've had family members that have always told you, and you look white as hell, do your ancestry. Do it. Just do it. You know, it's okay to find out who you are. I mean, I'm like 60% British, like 20% Scottish, 10% Irish. It just super, super pale. Noodles, I bet you would make her really mad if you talked about that stuff with her. Have you ever done that? Have you ever been on panel with Queenie? Fact about you. I believe in that fact about you. Hey, if there's one thing you can believe, I'm really white, super pale. You have been on panel with her. I would. So, how did it go? Did you make her real mad? You have a way with people, though, so I think it could go either way. The problem is she doesn't always maintain real. Even I've seen her get along with people for the longest time, and then she will. You say one wrong thing to her, she's gonna flip the fuck out. But see, it takes somebody. You got to be. I don't know. Moon Boots handles her pretty well. She flips out about me because I'm a white girl from America. Noodles has that weird beard now. And I'm not into that. I'm not a beard gal. I like, what I do like though? I like Moon Boots' hair, his facial hair, because he doesn't grow it real long. I'm just giving you a helpful hint. She, she is. I have said that. In fact, yesterday on panel, I wanted to say something at one point. You know who you remind me of? Yeah, I'm sure she's heard it before. Do you ever watch the locale thing? I was watching Amberlyn Reed's segment the other day, and Tina D came up on panel. She goes at Amberlyn Reed real hard. Well, he needs to get it together so we can do the soulmate thing. Yes, he does. He has really cute eyes and cute eyebrows. It does suck. The locale, most of it sucks. But it was funny seeing Tina D get up there. She's such a bitch. It's so good. And by the way, I'm not a shallow person. I don't care. I've dated all shapes and sizes. You know, I don't really judge somebody on their body shape. Yeah. I love that Gidgee is doing all that. Isn't that crazy? P Dubs gave me a balloon. He gave me a balloon. You missed my Friday the 13th show. It wasn't nothing spectacular. I just was representing. She is smart. You're right. You know what I'm going to do is smoke some more of that herb. I haven't been sipping on my beer. Let me get a real sip. My celebrating comes to an end tonight. I don't know what I was celebrating, but that happens sometimes. I don't know what to say, or there's not really anybody saying anything, or I did a couple sleep streams too. I've done a couple sleep streams. I kind of think it's funny to do sleep streams. I just want people to hear me fart in my sleep, especially Heather Dizzle. What the fuck is he saying? You creep. You're such a creep, dude. She does have good hair. She got good eyebrows. Eyebrows are very important. Eyebrows are very important for a woman. Their face. It completes the look. Okay. You're going too far. Okay, you want to talk about her hair and her eyeballs, fine. Like, talk about her elbows or something. You're doing too much. Wingstar's gonna end up blocking you for good. If I want to hear streaming farts, I'll go listen to Dave 25 Mouthpiece. Dude, I can't watch Dave 25. I've never watched that motherfucker, but he loves to come in here and be like, snatch or some dumb shit. He doesn't really come around much anymore. I was probably mean to him one too many times. He finally took the hint. He does suck. He mostly sucks. This is why I think he sucks. Is because he's a tryhard. You know? And there's just certain things to me that are just so cringy and just like triggering, and a tryhard is one of them. I cannot spend time with you. You are doing way too much. I mean, there's not a subtle bone in that guy's body. I got this new pre-roll I got a few today. This girl was coming at me about, that's not legal in Texas. Meanwhile, is puffing away. She's got like 10 kids in her house. Just puffing away on weed. I don't agree with that. One of which is not even in school yet. Bitch, get your shit together. The fuck? Don't worry about what I'll be doing. I'm a grown ass bitch and I've raised my kids. And I did not smoke weed around them. Two things happen when I watch his streams. His weight goes up and my IQ goes down. I know that's right. You got to go watch like or go listen to some classical music after that, or go read a book, go watch some PBS. All grown up and shit. My kids is grown. My bills are paid. Okay? And don't nobody do it for me. Not the government, not no man, not no woman. Kevin S. all grown up. He's a big boy now. You know who's a big boy now? Daniel Barry. He had his birthday. And it was so nice last night. I was listening to Marissa's channel. And, it was early this morning. And everybody's wishing Daniel a happy birthday. I hope you enjoyed that. Also, I love Marissa so much. That is the original Scissor Sister. And Queenie's just mad because she's getting left out. Marissa, you my dog. That's my boy Blue. No, she's precious. And I hope she's well. I enjoyed listening to part of it. I didn't get to listen to a lot of the stream. It was mostly towards the end, I think. And yeah, she gets some characters up there. I've met some of them, and they were cool. It was fun. It was a fun time. It was like a super early morning stream. Yeah, Queenie can't scissor anyway. She's not capable of it. Shit. Could you imagine that bitch trying to do the splits? Now, I can't say that I would get all the way down, but I bet I could get pretty fucking close. This is why I know. I took gymnastics when I was a kid. I'm very bendy. Ask Moon Boots. Anyway, I could probably still do some moves. It's just been a minute and I need to stretch. Yeah, nobody's lifting her ass nowhere. She ain't lifting herself up. Are you kidding me? Somebody said something about her standing on, because she kept saying I was going to be standing on a street corner. And also, Nookie said something yesterday about I know all that stuff she was saying about you wasn't true. And I was like, I don't even know what the hell is this bitch saying about me? I really don't. She is a goof to me. The only time I pay attention to her is when I have to. When I'm in a chat she's at or a panel she comes up on. I'm dodging that bullet as much as I can. Anyways, they said she kept saying about me standing on a street corner. And somebody said something about her standing on a street corner. I was like, what do you mean? She's not standing on a street corner. She's not standing. She's not standing up out of her chair. She's not standing up to take a shower. She gets food cooked for her. She don't do shit but sit in that funky ass chair. Can you imagine that chair? God damn. And just doing dumb shit on the internet all day. And here's my thing. Most of us actually do dumb shit on the internet a lot of the day. You don't want to admit it, but you do. But you're probably listening while you're at work. You're listening while you're cleaning. You're listening while you're taking a shit. Whatever it is, you're productive. That bitch is over there just pooping her in her pants. I'm just kidding. But I think it's funny. And I think it's funny that Noodles has kind of crossed paths with Queenie, because I would love to see them on panel together. I would love to see that. But I wonder, and I didn't ask him while he was in here, if he asks her about, or speaks on his thoughts on Native Americans. Because if he has, how did she not get pissed off? Or did she? Because that is astonishing. But the thing is she's so dumb. You know what I'm saying? There's ways. Anywho, I'd love to see that sometime. Maybe she'll go up on Moon Boots, and then Noodles can go up there or something. I don't know where else. Well, I guess they could cross paths in like Tommy's. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know who they mutually watch. Okay. Oh shit. Am I still here? I had to check a message and then I got all discombobulated. You say facts and all she says is, "That's a lie. That's a lie." What's funny is she'll say something and then you'll like repeat it like 5 minutes later. And she's like, "I didn't say that." You, in fact, said that. That's why I just have to laugh, kind of like laugh a lot, because she's just incredibly retarded. So it's like pointless to fight with somebody like that. Kind of like it's pointless to fight with Nikki. These are special ed people. It'd be real nice to not be pitted against that bitch anymore. Howdy, Donger. That's another thing. Back to the Heather Dizzle situation. Heather, you don't know a motherfucking thing about what I've went through behind bitches like Slaya and Nikki. So you want to act like, well, that's why she hates them. And that's what you don't know why I hate anybody, because we haven't had a conversation. And now we never will. So maybe just shut the fuck up about things you don't know nothing about. I mean, have your opinions, but when they're opinions based on shit you don't fucking know about, you look like a bitch. A dumb old bitch. Donger, are you crying, B-Socks? Who are you? Donger. Shh. I'm on one. I've had 1.5 beers. Okay, you can't tell me to shush. Shush, 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 shush. I saw some new Labubus I wanted today, Vet, just so you know. I want them real bad. Shush, 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 shush. What you doing? Are you getting ready to be at work tomorrow? I'm trying to get myself real sleepy. I think what I'll do is I'll finish up here. I'll finish up this beer. And I got some mashed potatoes in there. And I feel like that's going to make me sleepy. I don't care if Labubus are still a thing. They're still my thing. I don't follow the crowd. Cynical. I followed him at first. And then I kept following Labubus. I don't follow the crowd. No, I doubt they're a thing at all. Really, but they're still selling them. And I still think they're really so adorable. I love them. I don't care what any of y'all think. They're sin. They're sinful. They're of the devil. She's not a Christian. I love Jesus. And if you ever want to know about Jesus, watch Passion of the Christ. It's very passionate. No, it's very compelling if you like the Lord and stuff. Whenever the Labubus were at the height of their popularity, me and Wingstar were seriously sending each other back and forth Labubu TikToks. We were obsessed. And then my other friend, who's not into Labubus, was sending me Labubu TikToks about how evil they were. They were haunted. Labubus forever. They're too good. I saw some really cute ones today that I want. And I'm pretty sure they're fakes. But I don't care. I'm a big kid. I can't help myself. But here's the thing. I just kind of admire a lot of it. I mean, I'll buy stuff here and there. I'm not going over it. Queenie said she has 250 Labubus. I mean, the fuck. She was lining up at stores. Oh my God, you're adorable. You're adorable, and I love you for that. You know what I lined up for one time? It's not Cuckoo. Leave her alone. I can't remember which Twilight movie it was, but when it came out, I lined up for that. Don't judge me. I have a whole life y'all don't know anything about. Okay, it's none of your business. Oh, well, I think there are still people that love them, even though it's not like everybody's trying to get one anymore. There's still people that are just collectors and like cute things. It's not cuckoo. Listen, we're the type of people that line up for really nerdy stuff. Get over it. Senegal. I'm fixing to call Gina. I got a direct line. I really don't, but I bet if I called her on Discord, she'd answer. I bet you. I'm not the calling on Discord type, but still. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. You were like keeping them on a shelf. That's cute. You know what's so funny is I found an old Beanie Baby of mine not too long ago, and I just filled me with such nostalgia. I was like, I know everybody makes fun of them, but oh my God, I'm so glad I still have this. And by the way, Ty, the company that made the Beanie Babies, is still in business, and they do still make stuff, little stuffed animal things. And some of them are weird, kind of a little bit, but some of them are still very cute. You know, and if I really wanted to spend a lot of money, I'd be buying the motherfuckers up. But I got enough shit. You know what I mean? I got to thin some things out. Shut up, cynical. You fucker. Yeah, you're right. You're right, though. Especially fucking. Well, hey, it's not just white women. Look at Queenie. She's been buying up every damn purse, every plastic ass purse she can. And she's like, that's what the designers and that's what you. Bitch, you got scammed. You got scammed. Go get those motherfuckers verified, looked at. There's professional places that verify designer handbags because designer handbags are highly collectible and honestly are a good investment. And yeah, go take that to one of those companies and see what they say. Get back to us. No, you go get it verified. How long Brain TV? Is that Brain that I keep hearing people say? I think so, but I'm not too sure. It's hard to remember handles sometimes, so correct me if I'm wrong. Listen, you leave us alone with our Labubu Senegal. You're just jealous because you're a boy, and it would be weird if you owned a Labubu. And we can be out and free with our Labubus. Ken TV? Sweet. Hi, Ken TV. Hell yeah, they're lit. That is pretty ridiculous, baby. but was but she had fun. You know what I mean? And just think about it. In this day and age, $100 goes fast. You know, you did something that made you happy. Shut up, Senegal. It's none of your fucking business, dude. She doesn't need your judgment. Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, Cosmic, if you're out there, I was really drunk the other night when you came up here. And then I got in kind of a heated discussion. So I'm not normally like that. Please tell him. I'm only crazy about 60% of my time here, I think. Or something, you know what I'm saying? It's not 100%. Yeah, you know you got the real thing, baby. That's what's important. Man, BB for financially responsibility. Listen, I can't do that. That'd be so hypocritical of me. I might be. I think I've subbed to you, Ken TV. Do you just go by Ken? Also, I get really irritated because Senegal, is a play on cynical, and I like to give people nicknames, shortcuts, whatever. I'm not going to call you what you want me to call you. Okay? I'm not doing it. But the cynical, I'll call sin. And I can't call you that because you can't have the same fucking nickname. That's dumb. Long Brain TV is your channel. Okay, got you, got you. Well, y'all sub to. Do you stream? Y'all sub to Long Brain. See, I don't really. I've heard of Cosmic, but I don't really know. I don't know the lore. But I do know all the cunts got real riled up whenever he came in Moon Boots chat a couple nights ago. So apparently people that I know him real pretty well. That's how I feel like I had heard of him. But just never knew his channel. I don't even know what his channel name is. What is Cosmic's channel name? Can you tell me that? I feel bad that I don't know, but sorry. I was not paying attention to shit the other night, okay? It was very hard. I was doing enough. I caught what I could, and wait, what's the elaborate Lego hoax? Tell me more. RDA? Ross Dog? Ross Dog is the lore. That's okay. So I've heard of this circle through Poon Handler's room. But I was always kind of on the fringe of it. Like, I didn't really know what the fuck was going on. I just would hear people talking about these people, but I never got involved, really, you know? So I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. But hey, I'm glad y'all are trickling in. There's a lot of people over here that y'all probably listen to, and we know mutuals. And I need to know about the great Lego hoax. Also, I had a bunch of sons, okay, and all three of them loved Legos. In fact, my 17-year-old, it was so adorable. For Christmas, that was one of his presents he wanted, was some new Legos. And you know that baby got some Legos. I was like, absolutely, you will get Legos. I mean, that may be the last time I buy him a toy, quote unquote. Unless, like, as he gets to be an adult, I sneak him a set of Legos here and there, you know, just for old time's sake. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, Senegal. I'm not doing it. You bastard. I'll just call you bastard. How about that? Bastard is a fun word that I think it's underused. It's a good thing to call people sometimes. It's fun. You bastard. I recently called somebody that besides you. And it felt good. I'm about to ban your ass. Okay, you're walking on thin ice here, buddy. You're walking on thin ice. What you having a slurp on? A red draw. No, I don't drink whatever the fuck you're talking about. I don't drink. Is that wine? Yeah, that's wine. The last time I drank wine, I think it's when I first met Moon Boots, and he was trying to get me all liquored up so I'd get naked. I'm just kidding. But he did buy us wine when one of the first times we met. And by the way, Moon Boots, if you're out there listening, um, whenever you broke that bowl and cut your finger the fuck open, that was not right before we first met. We had been knowing each other because you know why I know? Because you already had, when that happened, you had the couch. Okay. You did not have that couch when we first met. That was several months into our relationship, and I remember coming over, and there was some blood on the fucking wall. He was spurting blood everywhere from that. He could have died. Oh God, he's busted an artery or something. Anyway, that was just for you, Moon Boots, just so you know, because you wouldn't let me tell it the other night. So you're not allowing a color. Do you always spell colored that way? Are you not from America, Senegal, or what? What's happening? She's so Texas. Baby, don't you start judging me. I'm really stoned and a little bit buzzed for those 1.5 beers that I'm having a hard time remembering what I just talked about. No, I don't even know why you said I'm so Texas. Is it because he's trying to get me to say racist things? Or what? I don't know what's happening. Senegal, are you not American? I'm basing this solely on the way you spelled colored just now. Somebody help me. We're about to dock Senegal because he's fucking around. Oh, because then, yeah, I'm used to segregation. It's what we built this city on over here, actually. Your skin is brown. Shout out to Red Z Mac. She must be busy lately. I haven't seen her much. But every time I think of her saying that, it cracks me up. And it's very silly and dumb. But Red Z Mac reminds me a little bit of a girl I grew up with. Kind of her sensibility, her sense of humor and stuff. I like that. Cynical, where the fuck are you from, dude? Don't ignore me. Hopefully it's Canada, because then that means you're probably close to Gina, right? She is a good sport. See, this motherfucker Canadian and shit. So, what's your thoughts on Saskatoon? I don't know if you were in there yesterday, but have him spell check. God damn, either people are from Canada or from Texas. Have you noticed that? Yeah, what the fuck is the Alberta way? Actually, somebody put the definition of it off of Google in the chat yesterday, and it sounded very noble and nice. But I'm sure I don't really know what's her face meant. Oh, she meant firearms the Alberta way. Bitch, please. That's really what tripped, because she was trying to act like we don't have violence every day here and like really bad shit happening. I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, the fuck are you talking about? And so when I called her out on that, she was like, I mean, she just had to be right. And it's like, no, absolutely not. You are not trying to claim that you're more violent than what goes on in America right now. It's not a thing. You're like the Texas of Canada. Okay, gotcha. Well, guns up. I personally don't own a gun. I'm a little bit intimidated. I saw somebody with a gun today, and I'm a little intimidated by guns. I have to say, I just haven't been around them enough. My son he was into hunting and stuff, and he's always had guns since he was a teenager, or whenever he could start. But he had like not real guns, I guess, then, but just they've always had some type of gun. Guns are just a thing, and boys love them. My dad had a pistol. Let me tell you, my dad had a pistol. I didn't even know it until after he passed away, because my mom gave it to my son. I was like, where the fuck did that come from? I didn't know he had that. We just weren't a gun family. Now, does that mean I'm like disgusted by guns and I don't think people should have guns? No, it's just not something that is my way of life, really. Where I've been like raised around it and comfortable around guns, I'm not. I mean, I want to do hand to hand combat if somebody comes at me. And I'll just take what I get, I guess. I want to fight. Yeah, Queenie is well known as the Mels of the North. I got so pissed at Moon Boots one time. He's like, you're like Queenie. Well, you must love Queenie. You let her up here all the fucking time to kill everybody's ears. That made me so mad. Fuck you. He's very cutthroat, and I don't like it. Bastard. Were you trying to type dirty words in my chat? I hope so. Type some dirty words. It's weird, huh? I think it must be getting worse. And I shouldn't have any blocked words. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. I took care of that a while back. Word eaters. Okay, let's see here. Let's go here. Over in here. Would you ring my bell? Okay. Excuse me. Nope, no blocked words. I'm gonna be nosy. Nope, nope, and nope. This is like an adult movie I watched once. Two women from racist places dropping all kinds of hard R's. What the fuck are you into, dude? You freak. the other night, I hate to even laugh about it. Somebody was putting an inward tower in moon boots, and I was just like, they're dropping inward towers. I don't know. It was just the timing of it or something. I don't know. A soft A. A soft A. I, I never heard somebody say it like that. Oh God, my eyes are gonna cry. Do you do you think? No, 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 no. I don't. I don't really. The word has never really been in my vocabulary. Y'all are making me think about it right now. Hmm. My parents are very. What's weird. So my dad was very conservative. Both my parents, I would say, vote like conservative and everything, but they're very um not racist. So yeah, you use it endearingly. I mean, you would think it's very stereotypical that you would think I, growing up in the South and being very white and all of those things, but no. W. Would you be mad if I just start calling you W? You know, DFW? W. I'm asking, I'm stupid, that's why. I was thinking about how George W. Bush, somebody, I don't know if it was somebody on Saturday Night Live or what, they called him W, Dubya. And then when I was in your chat today, I was like thinking to myself, would DFW get mad if I started calling him W? But I am special, so. Oh God, thank you. You know, it makes my Texas heart happy to sound real country sometimes. So that's what I got to do. Also, I love when W plays country music because you can't be from Texas and not listen to some country. Like it's just, it becomes part of you, whether you want it to or not. And it's cozy, you know? Sometimes you just need a little country music. I know people always say, I like all music except country. Well, have you listened to like there, I feel like there's something for everybody with country. I mean, some of it I can absolutely. My dad was very much like old school country, like George Jones country, Conway Twitty. Lord, that man's hair was amazing, by the way. W. Oh, shit. I knocked my cup over. Well, I was done anyway. I finished my beer. It was good. I made a mess. Where's my towel? I need a towel. I had a little dab left, and of course, that's what I spilled. I got excited. I got all excited about it. Mills, if I can put the word in your mind just once and cry victim, I am happy. Aw. Well, I like to see people happy. You know, I don't want to make you mad or sad unless you're making me mad or sad. Then fuck you. But don't know how to feel about that. Hell yeah, we two-step. I was having so much fun the other night until, people had to fucking ruin it. But I was trying to tell Moon Boots, I'll teach you how to two-step. I will. With his tall ass. I feel like it's going to be a little hard. He's going to have to loosen his back. Loosen that back. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But, yeah, doing a little Texas two-step. BB, if you come to Texas, you better learn how to two-step. It's like the basic dance you got to also learn some line dancing. It's super fun. I know it sounds very cringe and lame, but just do it. You'll love it. You'll love it. If you like going out, if you plan on going out. It's not that hard to learn at all. It really isn't. Line dancing's easy too. That's why all the white people are doing it. Okay. So just look up some line dancing videos. Country line dancing. Do it, girl. It'll be fun. Give it a go. Yeah. Go out to, what I've actually never done is go to the stockyards. I need to put that on my Texas bucket list because as a Texan who lives so close, that's kind of a fucking shame. The other thing I'll have on my bucket list, and I know people always like down talk it or whatever, kind of negative. It has nothing to do with Texas, but I want to go to Mardi Gras. I've been watching Mardi Gras TikToks over the past couple week or so for several days. I just want to go experience Mardi Gras. I want to watch the parades. And I wanted to show my boobies just one time and get some big old beads. No, you really don't have to do all that. But you kind of get it. You need to get out there and dance and act excited and happy. Get you some beads. Why can't I want to go to that too? Mardi Gras here is a lesbian and gay festival. The fuck? Well, that's weird. I don't understand. Well, I guess they don't have pride, so it's a different thing. I don't know. Anyway, you definitely need to do the Mardi Gras in Louisiana. I have a lot of things in Louisiana I want to do. I really want a Louisiana vacation. And I know that sounds kind of like a Louisiana vacation. But just trust me. I just think I will have a great time. And I don't have to go super far. It's the next state over. Oh, man. You need to get on, if you're not on TikTok, get on the Mardi Gras algorithm or get on the one on YouTube so you can watch some of the cool videos from New Orleans. And I don't care how bad people talk about it. I want to go. I want booby beads. You still wear cowboy boots and Wranglers? Hell yeah. The other day I was telling Moon Boots he's got some cowboy boots, but he's got to get the proper jeans. Or there people will make fun of him. You're in Texas. You can't just be wearing any old jeans with cowboy boots. They're gonna look at you. They're gonna look at you some type of way. And I think his moon buns look real cute in some Wranglers. Oh, I'm in Texas in April. It's for PBR finals. But you're not to meet up with DFW. Man, the fucking bull. I was on the bull rider TikTok there for a minute too. I don't really remember names, but those were fun to watch. I bet if you met up with DFW, he's gonna know like a really good place to eat, top notch, top tier, and that's what's up. Because if that's one thing us Texans know, it's where the best spot is gonna be where we live. We like to eat. I already know you do. I already know. You headed to bed? No. I'm about to, you know what I'm about to do? I'm about to get off here. I'm going to eat and get real full, and then I'm going to watch some TikToks. Because now I've got myself all thinking about the Mardi Gras TikToks again. Oh, you know, fucking steakhouse? Dude. If you can get some good, what about barbecue that's like super tender meat? But still, it's too much. I was thinking brisket. That's still too much chewing, probably, huh? Where are you going? I'm gonna chill the fuck out. I feel like it's been a really long, weird weekend, and I need to woosah. DFW, you should go live or something. Somebody else go live, do something. If y'all want to hang out, I'll pop in. I'm probably gonna watch TikToks though. I haven't had any internet time today. I want to have to look at something cute and fun. Well, yeah, you did go live earlier. I know. I know. BB, you go live. Seriously, if you and BK went live, I think it would be good. I think it would be good. I like when y'all are on panel together. Me, BB. I'd kick it with DFW. I think he'd take care of me. I think he'd make sure that nobody messes with me and that I got to eat some bomb ass food, and we might see a couple of sights that I don't know about. You know, it'd be good. It'd be fine. Oh, baby, you don't think you are. But see, the thing is, just let fucking BK talk. Just let him do the talking, and then you can do, the fill in the blanks. Or when he says something dumb, you can tell him about himself. Just kidding. A natural history debate. Ooh, you should also invite Queenie. She loves to talk about history. All right, guys, I'm gonna eat some food. I'm feeling like pigging the fuck out. Are those two beers? I think made me hungry. Oh no, I'm gonna eat some mashed potatoes and I don't know what else. I've just been thinking about those mashed potatoes in my fridge. By the way, yeah, I was wondering about that. She got real triggered when I said the whole Saskatoon ain't shit. And I'm not the one who came out. I don't know a fucking thing about Canada. Honestly, I don't. I retain very little information about Canada. I just know there's some cool. I know some cool people from there. Snows a hell of a lot. You know, it's beautiful when there's. I mean, even in the snow, it can be beautiful. But like, I would love to visit in the summertime. That's about all I know. And she's very trigger happy about Canada. So fucking proud. Which, hey, America, Canada, whatever, we're proud of what we do. But, like, calm the fuck down every now and then. Shit. Can we come from a 10 to, like, a 7.5? What's funny is I'm surprised she maintained for as long as she did on the panel. You know, she tried her best. She sure did. Oh, there's a little dog somewhere barking his ass off. Y'all, I hope you have a good night and a good week and you get plenty of sleep. Because I sure hope I do. My ass is tired as hell. Tired. Yeah, go live for a few. Hell yeah. Senegal needs a place to go. He's up there in Canada. It's cold as hell. He don't ever go nowhere. He's lonely. All right, y'all be good.